here. Oh, says I'm live now. I think I was live for a few minutes, but it finally said that my Hangout is live. All right, so I'm just repeat myself again. How's it going, everybody? Sean Allen here, and welcome to my, once again, live chat, live stream, last minute thing. Tonight, well, today's particular live stream is about one attraction, and just thought I'd talk about it now, and it's of course about the Tower of Terror. Tonight is the last, or today is the last day of the Tower of Terror, or also known as the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And I'm literally just about finished editing the vlog where I got these exclusive pins. By the way, if you see this splint on my finger, I busted my thumb. I don't know what I was doing, but I was carrying something or pulling something very heavy, and it sprained it. And it's a lot worse today than I thought. It was hurting a little bit yesterday, but today it's a lot worse, so I had to wear a splint. That stinks. So anyways, yeah. You're not the only one here. How's it going, everybody? Yes. So I am in a lot of pain with my thumb, but thankfully I'm able to edit with these 4 fingers. My thumb just is going to be hanging out on the side a few days, but I was going to show you these pins. I mentioned about them before. The exclusive final checkout tonight is the final checkout pin, or final checkout for the Tower Hotel. I can't believe it. It's already happening tonight. I'm pretty sure that they will have a special video like Inside the Magic or one of these other maybe attractions magazines that will basically show the last and final drop of the Tower of Terror before it gets turned into the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout attraction. And here's the other one. This is the non-annual pass holder exclusive. So anybody could get this. And then for those of us who, well, I was an annual pass holder. Well, I will be soon again. But this is for the annual pass holders. And I think, honestly, for the non-annual pass holder pins, this is very cool. And this was the annual pass holder one. It's the briefcase. And when I open it up, it's final checkout 2017. Checkout time 2017, the Hollywood Tower Hotel. And tonight is the final time that people will be able to get a chance to ride the attraction. I'm pretty sure they'll have an exclusive one for the cast members later on the night. They may not. I don't really know. They usually do when an attraction's closed. Usually what they'll do is they'll have one for the guests, and then once the guests are out, then they'll have the cast members, and they'll ride it for the final time, and then shut the doors, and then it becomes filled with the keepers, objects, and everything. I guess the question is, will we see Howard the Duck in this attraction? Because I believe it's supposed to be like a holding facility for like a lot of what the what's that guy's name from Guardians of the Galaxy who has all those different trinkets inside of his ship or whatever. Yeah, it's so sad to see it go. Any website's going to be selling the merchandise from Tower of Terror? Probably like Amazon and eBay. You could definitely check the Disney store, disneystore.com. Although it's very limited, but let me turn off my heater. It is getting really warm in here. Simon is in here. He's just taking a nap. There we go. But yes, I'm pretty sure the merchandise you could probably find on like Amazon, but be prepared to pay big prices. These were like $15 each, so I paid $30. Plus I had an annual pass holder, so it was like around $28-29. But still, that's quite expensive for a pin. But to be honest, you know, if it's an exclusive limited edition pin, then yeah. And these are limited edition because only 5,000 of these things were made. So we're talking 10,000 pins, and 5,000 of these were made. 5,000 of these were made. So in a way, yes, they are very limited. I don't think they're selling them anymore. They may actually have some right now in the gift shop, depending on how many are sold. My guess is that these, the probably sold more than this one. Although I could be wrong. This one could have probably sold out a lot more quickly because it has the look of the Hollywood Tower Hotel. But for those of us who are annual pass holders, I mean, these were only sold to annual pass holders, the briefcase one. So for those of you who weren't annual pass holders or aren't annual pass holders, you couldn't get this one, unfortunately. Although they may make an exception where they may have extras and they'll give some out just to people that don't have one. But this is definitely a really cool pin. And honestly, I wish they actually had this pin way before, you know, the final checkout, because this really is a really cool pin because it actually shows the building itself. I don't really remember if there were any pins out there that had the Tower Hotel. I know they had pictures of like Goofy and Donald and Mickey inside like the elevator about to drop. I think that was made into like a shirt and hat. But yeah, so anyways, Disney World will still have, yes, they will still have their Tower Terror. It's just that I don't know what the deal is, but supposedly they could be getting, well, here's the problem. Some people are saying that, well, Guardians of the Galaxy could go to Walt Disney World. Maybe not, because as we all know, Universal Orlando has all of the Marvel-based characters there in their theme park. And technically, Walt Disney World can't really feature any Marvel characters in their theme park, although they kind of got away with it with Doctor Strange, because they had like a very small appearance of Doctor Strange with a little show. I saw a video of it and it was, but still, it's questionable if they will actually bring a Guardians of the Galaxy based attraction to Walt Disney World, because I know for a fact that it is Marvel. I mean, I have comics that say Guardians of the Galaxy, it's Marvel. It's not DC or Dark Horse or IDW, one of these other companies. But it is a Marvel comic book series. And technically, in Walt Disney World, they can't really feature any of the Marvel characters in Walt Disney World because of Universal Orlando. Because Orlando has, you know, the Spider-Man ride, the Hulk roller coaster. I think they still have the Doctor Doom drop. They also have the character meet and greets like Spider-Man, Wolverine, some of the X-Men, and Captain America and the Green Goblin. So I think, honestly, over here in Hollywood, we actually got more, because back in the day when, this is way before Disney ever purchased Marvel, but when the Marvel films were coming out with like Spider-Man, not really Thor, but just more Spider-Man, they used to have a really cool show there in Universal Studios Hollywood called Spider-Man Rocks, which was awesome. It was based off of the first movie, but it was still based on the comics as well, because the Green Goblin character wasn't like the one in the first film. He was like in the comic book series. But there was also another show down on the lower lot where they had an X-Men show where they had Storm and Wolverine. But I think the most characters they had there was this one particular event when they had the X-Men show where they had, I don't think they, let's see here. From what I remember seeing at this one show, they had Spider-Man, Wolverine, Storm. They also had Captain America, but they also had other characters that aren't really featured at any of the other theme parks, like Magneto, Doctor Doom was there, Daredevil was there, and even a guy dressed as the Hulk was there. But yeah, Daredevil was a really rare occurrence, because I don't think Universal Orlando actually has Daredevil there, which I think was kind of bizarre, because Daredevil is supposed to be a blind superhero. But yeah, that was really bizarre. And Doctor Doom, I would think they would have him at Universal Orlando because he's a well-known supervillain, but I guess with the whole Fantastic Four thing, I guess that just went like down significantly. I think he was only there because of the very first Fantastic Four film, but I don't remember if Magneto was there from the beginning. I think he was exclusively for this other show because it was part of this X-Men show at Universal. So anyways, so I guess you can get Tower. Fresh Bake wasn't able to get a pin. Really? When they went, they must have sold out. I got it there just in time. Ha! What up on Fresh Bake, right? No, I'm just kidding. I got to give props to Fresh Bake. Yeah, but the only place where I was able to find the pins, these pins in particular, was only the Tower Hotel gift shop. And you'll see in the video that I'm actually editing, it's almost done. It's basically, I looked like in the World of Disney store, and I didn't go to Disneyland at all for this, but I went to the shop that's right there as you enter Disney California Adventure on the right side, right next to the lockers. There's like this little pin trading area, and I checked there, wasn't there. And I also went to Off the Page, but usually Off the Page doesn't have a whole lot of pins. They have like this one rack of pins and some lanyards, but I specifically in this video looked to see if they had the Tiki Room comic book series, but they didn't have it there. And what happened was that after I went there, I headed over to the Tower Hotel gift shop, and lo and behold, they were there. So I was able to get the pins at the hotel gift shop at the, which, you know, makes a whole lot of sense. I just realized I got a hole there. Sorry. So yes, these pins were only specifically sold at the Tower Hotel gift shop. So that made them unique, and that made it interesting, and I guess in a good way, because then they wouldn't have different locations to sell the pins, because then you wouldn't have customers complain like, well, I went to this shop, they didn't have them, all the other shops were sold out, only at, you know, that sort of thing. There's no confusion, basically. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing anything interesting? Have you seen the Rose Parade? I did not see the Rose Parade at all since I got up. I wasn't even able to go to it today. So you have to watch it at on the television. But have you guys seen the Rose Parade? Is it good? There's been times where the Rose Parade has gotten a little old, but you know what? I think this year, I think this is the first time I actually missed the Rose Parade, but I usually watch it every year, but it just seems like some of the stuff they brought out just didn't really interest me that much, but I don't know. I might watch it later on, but yeah, so it was good. Yeah, I actually have a friend who is there at the Rose Parade, or was at the Rose Parade. He's a photographer. He was taking pictures for the Rose Parade. I don't know exactly what part of the media branch he's in. He's a photographer, so I think he's with a newspaper or something. But yeah, he's a photographer for the Rose Parade, so that's pretty cool. They're really good floats. Awesome. Yeah, I might check it out maybe later on, because they run that thing every like hour or so, like on the television. It doesn't stop. It's like the Lucille Ball. It's like a marathon, basically. The really sad thing is that on KTLA 5, they used to have these really great announcers for it. I forget what their names are. Hold on. If the video starts getting chopped up, all of a sudden, I apologize. I think it's Bob Eubanks and Stephanie Edwards. Bob Eubanks, Stephanie Edwards. Yep, that's them. Last year broadcasting the event, and I remember watching them for many years broadcasting the Rose Parade, and that they were retiring from that, I was like really shocked and sad by that. I used to really love watching their shows. I remember the first time when they actually had the B-2 stealth bomber fly over. He always said, those things give me goosebumps. You know, Bobby Banks. Those were the best times. And yeah, the B-2 stealth bomber is quite a magnificent aircraft. It's like watching Batman fly over the Rose Parade. So yeah, I don't know them personally, but they were really, really great announcers for the Rose Parade. I was very sad. It's not going to be the same anymore without them. It's kind of like Vince Scully with the Dodgers. It's not going to be the same at the Dodger game without Vince Scully. So, yeah, I'm just watching my playback there. That's my ice blended. I get Starbucks and coffee bean and tea leaf. I go both places. I think I get more ice blended than Starbucks, although I do get Starbucks if I'm at Disneyland, but, you know, that's me. Anybody else have anything planned for today? You guys planning on watching the Rose Bowl today? Who is Bowl? Hold on. Really gonna be, hold on. I hope it's I think it's USC, right? USC versus Penn State. Oh, nice. That's gonna be a good game. I'm pretty sure my dad's if my grandfather was still alive, he would definitely be watching it right now. He'd be watching it because he was from USC. He was a big Trojans fan. I'm pretty much betting that when USC was walking down that street with their band and the Trojan, all that, they're walking with that walk. They are menacing you guys. If you thought the Matadors, that's my mascot, the Matadors. If you thought the Matadors were scary, watch out for the Trojans. Really, they got a Twilight Zone marathon today? Is that right? You know, I think several years ago they had the Twilight Zone on New Year's Day. I remember that many years ago. So, yeah. Starbucks, you say? Well, I mean, I go different places. I get both. If I had to really pick my choice, Starbucks, I mean, Coffee Bean is a lot better, but I go both places, so it doesn't really matter to me. I know Starbucks has a little bit you know, there's some things about Starbucks not a lot of people like, but I don't really base it off of that. I just base their coffee drink off what they have. And, you know, they're both good. Mocha Frappuccino from Starbucks, and the what's it called? It's the mocha ice blended. That's what it is. Sometimes it's chocolate. I think the first time when I tried the mocha ice blended, it was like, wow, that's actually better than the chocolate. So, so yeah. Anyways, that is that. So, so do I dodge bro? Starbucks is there. Wherever there is coffee when I'm out and about. Yes. Okay. Sounds good. See you as a solo traveler. And by the way, if you're still on, I am going to be posting the video where you sent me the letter. So don't worry, that's coming out tomorrow. I think I posted yesterday that it was going to be up today. Well, it's actually going to be up tomorrow. So I made that mistake. I actually have a thumbnail that I want to use instead of the thumbnail that's actually on the video right now because it kind of stinks. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be changing the thumbnail for the video. So it's actually going to be tomorrow's video. The viewership mail or the viewer mail #2 video that's going to be up tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I actually have another video. This is cool, guys, because this is something I want to do for a while. So I got a video coming Tuesday. Wednesday, I have another video that's coming out. What was it? Hold on. I'm going to check my Facebook and make sure, or not Facebook, I mean my, because I got to see what's going on here. Uh-oh. Guys, for a second. The next video, the next video on Wednesday is going to be the off the page video. It's another Shop of Disneyland video, which is finally coming out. Second video. And then on Thursday, the vlog that I'm talking about that I've been editing for a while, that's coming out on Thursday. And I'm going to be titling it The Quest for the Exclusive Tower of Terror Pins. And I think it's vlog number 105. So yeah, it's strictly about finding these pins and my little adventure there. And hope you guys enjoy it. And they will be featured on the thumbnail as well. I'm actually going to go and green screen these, and I will post them in a photo of the Tower of Terror and add these into it. So it's going to be a really cool thumbnail. And let me think, what else? Like I said, today is the last day to ride the Tower of Terror. And if you guys haven't seen my video of my experience on the Tower of Terror, go and check it out. I forget which vlog it is, but if you look through my playlist of videos for the vlog series, you will see on my second channel, but the vlogs, the design vlogs on this channel, but you'll be able to find the vlog of my experience in the Tower of Terror. I think the thumbnail is actually of the Tower of Terror, and actually I'm on the series channel right now, so let me just go and look for it. And yesterday, I'm sorry, not yesterday, Saturday, I posted my last October vlog from the design video series. So yeah, no more 2016 October vlogs there. So this is gonna be my first November vlog. And then where's my playlist? Here it is. You guys, this is unbelievable. I'm already at 1,075 subscribers. That is insane. I soon I have 1,100 subscribers. I'm like 25 subscribers away from it. That's pretty crazy. Let's see here. I think this was last year. Ow. I really got to be careful with this thumb because it's broken. Not really broken, but it's in a splint. And it really hurts when I touch it. I really got to be careful. Oh, I passed it. I got to be really careful with it because if I bump it on something, it really like shoots back in pain. So that's not fun. There it is. It's vlog number 76, Star Wars Land and Tower of Terror. And that's when I ride the Tower of Terror for the very first time. So yeah. You should try screaming over California. Don't you mean soaring over California? Hello, John. How's it going? Oh, how my finals go? They went okay. I think I would have done better on one of them, but you know what? It's what's done is done. I'm still scheduled to go through 2 more classes before my semester or my college year ends this next semester at CSUN 2017. May 2017, that's when I graduate, and I'll probably vlog about, I can actually vlog while I'm up there on the stage or in the platform area. That'd be pretty cool. So I think you're talking about the roller coaster, right? You're talking about California Screaming, because someone over California, that's gone. That's with the that's in the vault now. Um, yeah, it's called California Screaming, and I haven't done that yet. I don't think I can even vlog on that one. I would love to, like, mount the camera somewhere, but I don't think you're allowed to vote. I don't think you're allowed to record yourself on that attraction. Well, some people have, which is pretty bizarre. But you know, people can be very stupid, and they don't read the rules and regulations, and like they don't read the portions and say, oh, these items are restricted. And one of those items, you know, of course, happens to be the selfie sticks. And I remember, you guys remember from last year, I can actually say that there were a couple of times where some people were trying to take their selfie sticks on the ride and be like, hey, how's it going? And guess what? They're like on the set before they go down second drop, and they having to stop the ride because somebody's using their selfie stick. And I'm like, how stupid can you be? And still, and where some out of some weird, some people are just like that there's something that's banned at Disneyland, like a selfie stick, you don't bring it into Disneyland. I don't know if they snuck it in. Well, pretty sure they snuck it in, but how do they do that? It's crazy, because I was reading some post saying that somebody was holding a selfie stick and literally accidentally banged into some people. This is like right after they had banned them. And people were saying that you're hurting us because you're banging us with your selfie stick. This guy didn't care about it. So I'm like, how stupid can you be? But anyways, just don't bring prohibited items into Disneyland. Point of the story, okay? Gotta stop doing that. Okay. Let's see here. You think DCA is going to lose some visitors since Tower? I don't know. I would. The Tower of Terror is leaving. I'm pretty sure they'll still get more. Maybe not more of an audience, but they'll probably come back for Guardians of the Galaxy. So while it's only gonna be closed for like a month, I think the attraction is supposed to open in like February or March. I could be wrong about that, but as we are all aware, the tower is already going through its. As we're all aware, the tower is going through the change right now. Even before they even closed it, they're actually changing the facade to turn it into the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. And honestly, if it's only going to be closed for a few months, I wouldn't say it's going to be that big of a hit for Disney California Adventure. Yes, obviously there won't be as many people going to the Tower of Terror now because it'll be closed, but when it reopens, which will be like within the next few months, it will probably get back those former Tower of Terror riders, and they'll become Guardians of the Galaxy fans, because everybody's making this whole big stink about, hey, you know, this attraction is going to be bad because it's Guardians of the Galaxy. It has nothing to do with, you know, California and all that fun stuff. And I'm like, well, just hang on a second. You're basing your thoughts on, yeah, the whole idea of turning this popular attraction to a Marvel attraction, although you're probably not reading what's going on behind the scenes. And I kind of guessed, and I think I'm right about this, where the contract issue basically was split between Twilight Zone and Disney. So in a way, they couldn't really keep the attraction because, you know, that could be a copyright infringement. So they had to get rid of it, right? Well, not get rid of it, but remove it. But in a way, still keep the facade because it's there. And they're like, how can we turn this into an attraction, but still keep the facade similar to, maybe not similar, but a little different from Tower of Terrors, like Guardians of the Galaxy. And since that Marvel film's coming out next year, or this year, I should say, they say perfect, you know? I don't know if it's going to tie into the next film, but I guess we'll find out. You're here from the East Coast. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm surprised that this is your schedule. No, this was just a last minute idea. Okay. I know that this is kind of new, but for some reason, you know, since seems like everybody's off today, but I just thought that since today's the last day for the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, I just thought, hey, let's do a video. And I don't know if, you know, if people are interested in talking about this, but I guess you guys are. It's a 95-minute wait, really? Imagine. Exactly. Yeah. I absolutely. A lot of people like going to Disneyland, and you know, when Disney California Adventure first came along, it's even with the new additions, it's still not as big of a crowd pleaser as Disneyland. I mean, some people get the whole idea that, you know, adding another theme park is fun and all, but it's still, Disneyland's still very popular. Now, of course, as the years have come by, more people have been coming to Disneyland, and it's like, well, how can we keep the guests occupied if Disneyland's super busy? Well, let's build another theme park and even a shopping and dining experience. Because obviously they did it for Walt Disney World and it worked there, so let's build another theme park. Disney Comfort Adventure came along. And of course, at that same time, or around that time period, they were also finishing up Disneyland Paris. So I think Disneyland Paris came in 97. It was back like the early 90s. Let's see here. Not that familiar with the comics. Is there something from the story that resembles the tower shape? I think the tower is actually brand new. I don't think it's based off of any comic book tower. I think it's just their imaginary, you know, it's Walt Disney Imagineering, obviously, but I don't think it's based off of any particular place. I think it's, well, what's that guy's name from the movie? The one that has all the, like, what he has, like one of the inner gems or something. Not inner gems. That's Star Power Rangers. The Infinity Stones. I think he has one of them. I think it's the Seeker or the Traveler. I don't know exactly what his name is, but he's got this really weird name. And basically, with this guy is that he collects different things like that, and it's supposed to be like one of his places. Yeah, collect. I think that's what it is. Yeah, and I think it's supposed to be one of his facilities. And I think they kind of base it off what he kind of has in the movie, but I think it's in space, right? But this is like one on Earth. I don't know. I really don't know exactly, but I don't think it's actually based off. My video keeps on stuttering. I apologize. I don't think this attraction building is based off of any actual building from the comic books. That's what I'm guessing. It's brand new. Have you guys seen the new additions to Avatar Land, like the you know, the I can't even think of the name. The audio animatronic. Oh my gosh, they've really gotten very sophisticated, and it looks amazing. It looks like a real person and like a real actual talking person, but it's really the way they're able to use the lips, you know, now. Oh my word, that is unbelievable. That looks, I mean, people were really upset about Avatar Land, and I kind of was too, because it's not really, you know, Animal Kingdom or whatever. But, you know, a lot of the things that they've done with that, it looks impressive. I've already seen like a short little video where they show like one of the rides in there. Wow. I can't whistle anymore for some reason, but yeah, it looks like it might be very entertaining. And I know that some people are saying that it's not really Disney because, you know, Avatar, Disney doesn't really connect, but you know, if it has the approval and like if it gets James Cameron all excited about the attraction, I think that's really cool. Potentially, they could actually film a couple of scenes at Avatar Land, because we all know that in the movie it was all CGI. Well, you know, since they have this place, they could film maybe a couple of scenes of Avatar, 2, 3, or 4 in this little theme park. But you know, kind of like a little bit of a like a for the next Avatar film. But yeah, we never know. That'd be pretty cool though, to see the actual Avatar Land from Disney Animal Kingdom in an Avatar movie. But of course, the characters have to be CGI and all that. But still, it would look really cool in a film. But yeah, the floating towers, of course, they all, you know, it's cool to see it. But we obviously know it's not really floating. They had like these different little, like it's made of like these. I can't really think of all the words, but they're all connected, obviously, in order to keep them from falling, and it's just really cool. So yeah, anyways, I like the fact that it's based off a planet, Pandora. Yeah, exactly. I think that's really cool too, and it kind of does fit the whole Animal Kingdom, because it looks like it's this lush forest and all that, and it has different creatures and animals that haven't been discovered by humans and all that. So I think it's really cool. I had never seen the film. I'm tempted to get the movie, but you know, I might hold off, but we'll see. You like my Grinch imitation? Yes. You like the Grinch? Yeah. Grinch. that was a fun video. You're talking about the video I did on Instagram, right? I don't have my phone; it's charging. But yeah, Mr. Grinch. You're me one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. Animated termites in his mouth. Ugh. That's what's going on next year when they have all the new rides. Yeah, They got a lot of attractions opening up this next. Let's see here. Avatar Land should be open by next year, or 2017, maybe 2018. But we got Guardians of the Galaxy reopening. We got, my video keeps stopping all of a sudden. I don't know why. But we got Guardians of the Galaxy coming. We also got the Disneyland Railroad coming back. We got the Mark Twain coming back. We got Fantasmic coming back. We got the Rivers of America coming back. Oh my gosh! It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to be really glad that those are back, but I won't be able to go to them because it's going to be open in summer. But still, to be able to have those back up and running is going to be amazing. I am so looking forward to that. Because it's been about, 2 years now since they closed that? Almost 2 years, but still. I want to get back on the trains, literally. I am so looking forward to when they bring it out. Excuse me. I'm really looking forward to when they bring it. I can't speak. I'll be glad when they bring back the Disneyland Railroad. That's one of the only attractions I'm really considering, really excited about right now. Of course, Rivers of America, I'll be glad too. And you can bet, yes, I will be doing more videos on the Disneyland Railroad with the new route and the Mark Twain. Yes, absolutely. Most of the, let's see here, your question is, will Fantasmic be a new show? I would guess that maybe portions of the show will be similar, but there will be some big changes, and that will include the Columbia. Instead of Peter Pan, it's going to be Pirates of the Caribbean. And what's really cool about the Pirates of the Caribbean part of Fantasmic is that if you guys have seen the new, well, I guess I can't really say new, but the Frozen show over in Disney California Adventure, the one that replaced Aladdin, the part of the show where the Frozen Anna, in that show, that's all computerized. And she wears a very special type of suit or costume on her dress that the computer picks up. It's like it's kind of like motion capture, but it's done live. And what it does is that it captures her movements so that when she gets into this position, the computer then basically sends out an image of her costume, but it turns into ice. So it makes it look like she's really being frozen right there in front of you. And that's going to be very similar to what's going on with Pirates of the Caribbean, because if you guys are big fans of Pirates of the Caribbean 1, what's going to happen is that at certain portions of the show, the pirates, when they're fighting with Jack Sparrows, sometimes they'll be regular pirates. Other times, they're going to be turning into skeletons fighting Jack Sparrow. So we will be seeing some actual skeletal pirates fighting Jack Sparrow on Pearl. So that looks or sounds quite fascinating. And I can't remember where. I don't know where I actually saw this, but they were installing the technology where the lights are for the cameras that will be projecting the images of the skeletal figures from the pirate ship there in Frontierland, New Orleans Square area. So they are doing some really cool stuff. I don't know if it's going to be, I'm pretty sure they're also going to be using new projection images for the show, but it may stay relatively the same, but there will be some new portions. So which ship will they use then? The pirate ship? It's going to be the Columbia, the USS Columbia. They basically are taking away the harnesses that they use for Peter Pan, make it look like he's flying and all that, and they're replacing it with harnesses that can be used with Jack Sparrow and pirates. But it will still be the USS Columbia, the sailing ship Columbia. So the Columbia will be back, but it will be a pirate ship, kind of like, the Queen Anne, or what's that ship called? Chicken of the Sea. Instead of that, it's going to be probably the Black Pearl. And they will still have the Mark Twain, obviously, but the route's going to be a lot shorter for the boats, so they have to get this thing precise. So they're probably going to do some test runs to make sure they had the whole show correct. But that's probably not going to happen until probably late summer 2017. That's what I'm guessing, because I know they'll have the river open, but they probably need to do a few practice shows before they actually, do the show in front of audiences. And obviously, this coming January, we got the Electrical Parade. The Main Street Electrical Parade is coming back, and it will be basically the Electrical Parade, Main Street Electrical Parade. That's going to be a lot of fun. We got that back up and running. And, yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the first show is ticketed, but I hope it's not for the rest of the series because I would like to see it in person, but not have to actually pay for a ticket. So, anyways, all that coming very soon to Disneyland, you guys. I forget when the first show is, but it's definitely going to be exciting and awesome. Did I ever see Paint the Night? No, unfortunately, I didn't. I had to watch a video on YouTube, and I must admit, I missed out. I really missed out. Sorry about that. My mouse just suddenly clicked off the microphone. I hope you guys heard that. I don't know how it was like that, but it looked like it was just for a second. But yeah, I did see a video about Paint the Night Parade. I actually listened to the soundtrack before I even saw the parade, and it sounded awesome. And if you listen to the soundtrack very carefully, there's little moments where they kind of added in the theme from the original Main Street Electrical Parade. And that sounds very cool. I think it's a really cool tribute to the original Main Street Electrical Parade. Even the beginning of it, when you have the female announcer that sounds very synthetic or whatever, and just listening to her voice, and it kind of sounds similar to what they do with the Main Street Electrical Parade, and just even having the theme, some of the theme in the actual parade, that's actually pretty cool. So little Disney trivia. If you listen to it very carefully, just without all the screaming kids and all that, just they have the soundtrack on YouTube. Just play it and you'll hear the theme. If you know the theme very well for the Main Street Electrical Parade, you'll actually hear it a little bit in the Paint the Night Parade soundtrack, which is pretty cool. You got to see, it was really good. I'm sure it was. I mean, those are like special LED lights, like unbelievable. And it's weird too because it's the first time you really see Mater really in Disneyland, because I don't think Mater's ever, not Mater, I mean Lightning McQueen in Disneyland, because he's only in Disney California Adventure. I don't think Lightning McQueen's ever been in Disneyland. So really, that's pretty cool to see the Cars characters over in Disneyland, because I don't think he's really made any appearances in Disneyland except like Disney California Adventure. So anyways, yeah, but for those of you guys who got to see it, you guys are lucky. All right, so if you guys have any other questions you'd like to ask me, go right ahead. I'm going to go and get my phone very quickly because I have it charging. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. We're cooking corned beef. My favorite. Love corned beef. I'm just going to quickly check out a few things. Any other questions you would love to ask me or like to ask me, I'd be happy to answer them. Am I going to you now? I'm probably not for today. I might go live on Instagram. So you guys have Instagram on a mobile device, definitely give me a follow, because I might go there and do an Instagram live video, because I don't want the internet on my computer to completely, mess me up when I go back to edit my video, because I'm almost done. I just need to make a couple of changes. I've tried editing while I've done a live chat before, and it doesn't work. Oops, it doesn't work. It actually slows my computer down, so I gotta make sure that I'm off the internet when I'm editing. So if you guys have Instagram and are on a mobile device, I'll do an Instagram live chat, and you guys can chat with me there. What happened to my thumb? I kind of sprained it. I know I said I broke it, but I sprained it really bad because I was pulling on something really hard, and I thought it was very light, but nope, it didn't. Which stinks, because it was hurting a little bit yesterday, and I thought, if I put some ice on it, it might feel a little bit better. Big mistake. So yeah, I'm having to reap the benefits of what happened yesterday. I made it worse. Had to put a splint on it, and it really hurts bad, especially if I bump it on something, because it's just something I don't want to do. It shoots back with pain, so it's not fun. So again, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll be doing an Instagram live chat there probably in a little bit, because I want to get back to editing the vlog I was working on. By the way, this vlog that I'm working on is going to be vlog number 105, I think it is. And basically what it is that it's my quest for the exclusive pins that I got from the tower for the last final checkout. So these will be featured in that video, and I'm actually going to make a thumbnail right after my my chat is over, and I'll green screen them into my video. No, not my video, I'm sorry, my thumbnail. How do you guys think? What do you guys think about the new? That's gonna be 105. What do you guys think of my new Inslate? Do you think it's okay? The drone in my vlogs. If you're talking about my vlog series channel, yes, probably a little bit. I need to practice run it. I did do. I can't speak. Coffee. Sorry. I probably need to do a few practice runs on the drone first. Then once I have a good handle on it, then I'll probably use it in the drone. I definitely will not be using it for the Disneyland video series, because as you all know, Disneyland is a no-fly zone. If by some chance Disney ever wants me to do a drone shot somewhere, if they actually give me permission before the park opens or something, I would just, first of all, I would be like, what? And then second of all, yes, I would love to do that, but I can't. I can't use this anywhere at Disney parks, nor am I ever going to. But for the vlogs, absolutely. But, you know, just finding the place on where to actually use the drone, that's one thing, because there are like limits. There are like city limits as to how far you can use your drone, how high up they can go. But I'm not going to do anything stupid with the drone, obviously, because, you know, using a drone can be very dangerous. So, you know, I always want to make sure I follow the rules and all that. I think I need to get it registered or something, so I might want to do that. Copying on the woo with your drone. Actually, no. My dad gave me the drone, and they don't really watch YouTube, so they aren't really copying Adam the Woo. I probably won't be doing as much like Adam the Woo. It's probably going to be every so often I might use the drone, but still. It will be with the GoPro camera, obviously, because this particular drone can actually use the GoPro. But it's probably not going to be live. Not really, but at some point here, when I get really good at it, then maybe. But what Adam the Woo does, he does a lot more than usual. I don't think he really uses that much anymore, because he's got the Majestic, the RV. And right now, if I remember correctly, he has left Florida, is now in Georgia from his last vlog. So yeah. So I'm gonna do a few practice runs with the drone to make sure I know how to use it, and then we'll be able to do some fun stuff with it. But probably not like Adam the Woo just yet. I haven't gotten to that point, not even close. So yeah. Yeah, I think I probably have to, because of the paparazzi. Yeah, the paparazzi with their drones. That's yeah, I think definitely I have to register. But I have to look into it. I may not have to register it, but I'm going to make sure that everything is cool, because, you know, I don't want to do something that's wrong or considered illegal. So yeah, I will have to make sure I'm following all the rules and all that. I looked on the box, and it doesn't say to register it, but I'm probably gonna have to do it anyway. So yeah. And obviously you got to be like 18 or older to even use one of these things. So, because you just can't have anybody flying the drone. So, with the FAA, possibly. Did you guys haven't seen my Instagram video of Simon? Let me see if I can do this very quickly. Oh, the volume is off. Sorry. My volume is way down. Come on. Oh, here we go.
Hi, Jamie.
Let me see here. Get it just right there.
Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
There's a Timey. That's Timey. There's Simon for you. Simon's still sleeping. I know some of you want to see Simon, but he is very tired, because he does work too. I'm just kidding. He does my taxes. He does my security. He does my all sorts of stuff. No, I'm just kidding. Simon is he's a talkative kitty, as you can probably guess, with the Instagram videos that I post. And I think that's one of maybe a couple that I posted of Simon. Oh yeah. How many pictures of Simon do I have on my Instagram? Let me see here. I got a lot, I think. He's very photogenic. Let's just put it that way. Oh, here's Shadow with the This is Shadow when I got the first Black Panther comic. And I made the joke by saying Shadow's new favorite comic book. It's the Black Panther, because we call him the Black Panther. That's him right there. He's like, oh, hey, this guy looks cool. So that's same with the Black Panther comic. Oh, yeah. And this is another one where he's looking at he's relaxing, and right actually the Black Panther Disney Infinity character. So he's like, hey, that's my favorite superhero, the Black Panther. Oh, yeah. That's the voice I've given him, because he's a cool cat. He's a very cool cat. All the cats are cute, by the way. Just saying. I can't favor one over the other, although Simon can be a bit, favorable. I think Simon gets jealous whenever I am with the other cats, because he usually gives me this look if I'm with Simon or with Shaddy or Spidey. He gives me this look. Like, you dare hang out with the other cats. Which is funny. All right, you guys. So I got to get back to my video editing, and this video is about to be finished and exported off my Final Cut program. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and watch my Instagram story, or not Instagram story, but my live stream, go there, because I will be basically live streaming there in probably a few minutes. I'm going to take a couple pictures of these pins. But yes, today's live chat was about the final Twilight Zone Tower of Terror ride event thing. But yes, kind of like commemorating it, but still, it's gonna be crazy when it's gone. I'm pretty sure one of the questions was, will the audience or will the crowds diminish at Disney California Adventure? Like, will they get less of a hit than Disneyland? Probably for a while, but don't worry, they'll be back for Guardians of the Galaxy, because they want to compare it to the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And like with Soarin' Over California, you can't really compare the two, because yes, they are different attractions, but still, they're probably just gonna be equally as fun. But we'll see. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna head over to Instagram in just a few minutes, so you want to go and follow me there. You can follow me, Sean Island Films. That's my Instagram. So Instagram.com/Sean Island Films. And if you have a mobile device, I'll be live streaming there. And just give me a few minutes, and I'll be there probably in 10 minutes. But when you take care of these pictures and get those set up for my thumbnail. And this vlog will be coming up on Thursday. This Wednesday, I got a video about the Shops at Disneyland, episode 2, about the the Off the Page store in Disney California Adventure. Tomorrow, I got my second viewership mail or viewer mail video. That'll be up tomorrow. And again, if you guys want to send me viewer mail, there'll be a P.O. box address down below, and you can send me viewer mail. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you on Instagram. If not, hope you guys had a great new year, and I'll see you probably either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on if I'm able to do a live stream, but we'll see. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope your day was a magical one, and thanks so much for stopping by. Bye!